right? Shalom, shalom.
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 This is Jim F. New Orleans. Coming back at you with another quick lesson. As always, with all praise, glory, and honor.
Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushai Ba'Hashem, Rakadash.
The honor to the elders, apostles, and GMS. Peace and blessings and salutations once again to the hopeful elect. Right, this video is really going to one lesson. We're gonna still hit that, but we'll also just go in the spirit, man. You know, where the spirit allows us to, you know, get into. But the original lesson was going off living this thing, man. Living this truth off the camera, man. Right? That's which I would say is the most important thing. All right? We do our thing on the camera. We bring our precepts. We cuss the so-called white man out. We get on the black woman. We get on our people. We get on 2/3 Jake. All right? But when we all go home and go our separate ways, what's the most important thing? Are you still living this truth, man? All right? Keeping law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. All right? Being a not just a good brother, but a great brother, man. All right? You have to. Nobody should have to hover over you like a helicopter and watch you. You know, when the cameras are off, man. Which the Lord has the angels watching you. You got to always, you know, keep that in mind. You know. All right, but you can start off in that Peter, God. And then like I said, we'll let the spirit swing wherever we want to go.
This is 1 Peter 4, verse 1. For as much then as Hamashiach hath suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. For he that hath suffered in the flesh hath ceased from sin.
Keep going.
Verse 2. That he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lusts of men, but to the will of the Most High.
What's the lust of men? First and foremost, getting that bag. Secondly, getting this, you know, Jake had the supermodel woman in their minds. Right, the big crib and mansion. All right, the swanky ride. All the while, what's happening in real time? The destruction of America is happening, man. The collapse of the dollar. All right, ultimately the infrastructure of America is imploding. But in your mind, the lust of men have you wanting to pursue, get the pursuit of happiness, man. All right, off camera, you gotta always. All right, these devils are winning, man. They actually are in control, but in your mind, all camera, you know, it's not for long. You know, you gotta control your anger. Outside this thing, even in the world, you know, on the job, you can't just you know, like you just blow your cover, man. So we gotta actually be about this, man. Live this thing. Eat, sleep, shit, breathe this truth, man. All right. Like I said, and I said again, nobody should watch you. You shouldn't be eating, like I go into the past time, you shouldn't be eating mystery meat. All right? You shouldn't be up here, you know, doing things that's, you know, ungodly things, man. All right? Keep going, I got more on that, right?
Verse 3. For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles when we walked in lasciviousness.
Yeah, we used to walk in lasciviousness, man. Which is
inordinate sexual desire.
Yeah,
It's wanton.
Yeah, undisciplined, having undisciplined sexual desires, man, of the world. You know, case in point, this place thrives off lasciviousness, man. New Orleans, man. You can go on Canal Street, get bucket ball naked, man, and then ain't nobody gonna do a goddamn thing on it, man. Women out there showing their breasts, Jake out there showing that ding-a-ling-ling.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing who knows what. All right? And we used to be, like I say, we used to be out there with that bullshit, man. Now we're made whole. We don't do those things no more, man. You see a chick, your tongue and your jaw just do like this. Man, being the box bandit, man. You learn to control yourself when it's true. You know, you got to, man. Unless you want to get a charge or something, or you want to come back with 40, a pack of 40 Jakes, 40 people. You gotta control yourself, man. This head and the little man in the bush.
Okay.
All right.
I got that word for you real quick.
If I could say,
in
that movie,
I got a word for you. Wanton.
Okay. Well, go ahead.
In that movie, The Bronx Tale, when when Robert De Niro was talking to his son, he was like, "Hey, sometimes that little head decides what the big head takes over. What the big head should be making the decisions, pretty much."
We got to keep those things in control, man, off camera. Cause it's dangerous now, man. You know, it's real dangerous, man. And then on this camera, in the last couple of months, we've seen some spooky shit. You know, y'all brothers know what I'm talking about, man. We've seen some spooky shit go down, man. You know, you got the WFI, them cats. You just got a bunch of just guys. Go ahead, I get that word.
Yeah, this is wanton. It says one who is ill behaved.
What?
Ill behaved.
Ill behaved, man. Go ahead.
Especially lascivious.
Oh man.
A lewd person.
A lewd person.
To revel or frolic unrestrainedly.
Yeah. It's frolicking every goddamn way, man.
Resistant to control.
You know, you gotta control yourself, man. You know, you can't just overindulge in the things that we do have liberty in, man. You know, you gotta keep all those. You got some more of that too, though. But keep going. I'll get you off that.
When we walked in lasciviousness, lusts, excess of wine, revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries,
Keep going.
wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you.
Right, and that's what happens when you actually starting to level yourself up in discipline. The world gonna talk shit about you, man. Your partners, the guys you used to run to the titty ball with, hey, you ain't the same on me, brother. You changed on us, man. All right. I don't know what happened to my son. You ain't. They'll tell you that shit, man. Your moms, your pops disown you. The mom just don't come to my house no more. Bro, I've been around brothers that got that, man. You not welcome over here. Here go your shit. Have your shit in one of them heavy duty bags. Throw your shit out there, man. All right? And this is what it is. You got a little more of that. That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Done.
I got one for you too.
Y'all let them roll. Whatever y'all got. Get this other one.
This is Ephesians 4. I'm going to start at 22. That ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is a corrupt according to the deceitful lusts.
One more time, brother. This one time.
This is Ephesians 4, verse 22. That ye put off concerning the former conversation.
That you put off, man. The former conversation. Those conversations, those vile, lewd conversations of the world, man. Adultery. You get, and you brothers out there, you know what I'm talking about. You get on the workplace with these niggas, man, they go into, I'm talking about the worst of things, man. Jacob have a whole movie script on how he could commit adultery. I came down the chimney on that nigga like Santa Claus. God, I came on like nobody gives a damn, man. But that's a form of conversation. Go ahead.
Put off concerning the former conversation, the old man.
The old man. Which we, over the process of time, you young men, you will learn what the scripture talks about, putting that bridle, that thing in your mouth, the harshness, that bridle in your mouth, man. Learn to control your tongue, control your conversation, the different things you do. Then you learn to grow, you know. Your mind ain't on just all type of wild shit, man. Which the world, they talk about all type of wild shit, man. You have to you really have a godly conversation, man. Talking about the kingdom, talking about Yahweh Shai, the rulership we're gonna have, man. All right, being elevated in the spirit, going from glory to glory. Those are things we need to talk about, man. All right, we talk about the bad. All right, we also got to put in there the good, the salvation that we do. We are promised. That's another thing. We are promised salvation, the elect, man. So those things have to be talked about. It has to be, that vibration must be pushed. All right, go ahead, Doc.
It goes into exactly what you just said, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lusts, And be renewed in the spirit of your mind.
What?
And be renewed in the spirit of your mind.
Get renewed. See what renewed is right there. Be renewed in the spirit of your mind. All right? You have a whole fresh thoughts, man. Your whole thought process is predicated around the truth. Hey man, I see the brother over there. That brother garment kind of rough. I'm gonna get the brother a new garment. I'm gonna get the other brother got a chain. I'm gonna get the brother a chain. Your mind is focused on the truth things of ministry, man. All right. I don't give a damn who wins the Super Bowl, man. I don't give a damn who's on American Idol, who's doing this, who's doing that. That shit don't count, man. I don't even care at all, man. Okay. You got anything more?
Yeah, one more verse.
And then
I'm gonna let y'all get it.
And that ye put on the new man,
The new man. Keep going.
which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness.
See that new man. He's in hot pursuit of the Holy Spirit, man. Of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. To be renewed ever more. We want the spiritual powers and some, man. All that was promised to us. All right, go ahead. That word.
yeah, I see everything you just said. This is renewing that that's Ephesians 4:23, right?
Four.
Yeah, it says to renew in the mind.
Where off the gate? Where
in the mind.
In the mind.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
To renovate, i.e. reform.
Reform yourself, man.
It says to be renewed in the mind, i.e. to be spiritually transformed.
To be spiritually transformed, man. Your way of thinking, the way you move about throughout Babylon. All right.
It say to take on a new mind.
Yeah, to take on a new mind.
That's
You're not
a new
the same
spirit.
old you. All right. Your thoughts of what you put in your body is all new and fresh, man. We were doing having all type of pork fest in the world. Now we have the understanding of the Heavenly Father. All right, the herbs. What else? The vegetables, man. We eat the post now, man. So your mind is fully renewed. We don't have those niggers thoughts. All right, that's another thing. Putting that off, man.
Dealing with other people in the world.
Yeah.
Just caring about the world in general. One is supposed to continue to go on.
Yeah.
Being in the spirit of wanting to retire.
This is my city. That's what a nigga tell you here. I don't give a damn about that shit. Yeah. Go ahead, bro. Whatever y'all got in the row. I think you had one.
I got
Yeah, bro.
this James chapter 1, verse 22. It says, "But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves. For if any be a hearer of the word, and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he beholdeth himself, and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was." I got a little bit more, but
Go into it.
hey, you gotta do this thing. We've all heard the word, all right? We get the precepts, we understand the point, but like the brother said with the premise of this video, doing these things off camera, okay? That's when it really counts. This is just like 15% of the, of the work. The actual work begin off camera.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, what you were saying last night, you were saying Jake know that, which is why Jake kind of shied away from joining the camp. Jake knows the real work is outside the camp. They know that.
You reform and become a whole new you. But see, a lot of you guys, you play that Mike F role, man. You wanna put one foot in and one foot out.
That's right.
Then a lot of you just don't want to do a damn thing, man, because you know what comes with, all right, comes with this thing, man. A heavy dose of discipline, heavy dose of just dedicating your life to Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Now look how sad it is. From the age of, from we can remember, the age of 3 or 4 or 5, we can actually remember things. Who you was dedicating your life to? Caesar Borgia.
That's right.
way down, man. You gonna do all that shit at church, man. Niggas doing all that shit, man. Getting dunked in that filthy ass water. All right, you getting the shit put on your head, eating a goddamn cracker and some damn Welch's grape juice, man. You was all into the shit, but then now it's come time to actually worship and serve the true Lord in truth, man. Niggas shy away from that. You know? I'm just saying, go do what I want to. That's what niggas mind think, man. Man, them niggas hate women. Niggas come up with anything, brother.
Y'all gonna be out here next Saturday, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see y'all next Saturday.
You don't never see this nigga, man.
Yeah, a lot of reasons Jake don't want to come into it because it's actually going to expose who you are.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have some shit.
Get that Hebrews, well, 4 and 12.
I got a little more too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the spirit is going to pick up on it, you know. And then you're going to get too comfortable around brothers and it's just going to come out.
Reveal who you really
Yeah,
are.
right. Exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of Jake be scared of, man.
Like the Riddler, man.
Yeah.
Reveal who you is, man. ASAP.
And also expose your shortcomings. You know, Jake got this idea in his mind. He the coolest nigga ever, the flyest nigga ever. You're like, man, I'm in slavery. I'm suffering. I'm in.
blemishes, bro.
Yeah, we all got blemishes.
Then you got these new cats coming around with this, you know, thinking they doing something new. Man, brothers been seeing that shit, man. You ain't doing nothing new. Trying to be real, subtle with shit. Like, brothers see this shit, man. You know, and brothers, you know, understand that you're raw. You know, you rough around the edges, and you give you a chance to, you know, get that off. You know, we don't bust you in your head, so you come around, we let you get your feet wet, man. All right? Oh, you know, then off camera, you know, that's when you really working on yourself, man. You're studying, you're following the videos of the apostles, you're following the videos of the camp in your local city. All right, you come and visit consistently visit, man. I said it twice. All right, key word, man. You sit there as a young man, you take notes, and then like I said, you dealing with you know, you got dreadlocks and shit. You check out all the men in front of you, check their heads out. Nobody got a lining. Nobody has dreadlocks, long hair. All right? You know what? That's what I'm supposed to do, man. Ask questions too. You know, they got guys that come out there and, hey, brother, I got this problem with smoking. We stop the smoking the cigarettes, man. Stop the smoking the ganja. All right? Stop eating the goddamn pork sandwiches, man. The luncheon meat specials and shit, man. You leave that shit alone.
Meat lovers pizzas.
Yeah, meat lovers pieces and shit, man. All right? Hot Pockets, cheese and pepperoni. You leave that shit alone, man. You gotta fully you gotta do this. Like, and then it's so easy too, man, because even once you gain them years, all right, you don't eat no goddamn McDonald's. I don't even think about this shit no more. Pork, none of that, man.
We don't miss it.
You don't miss this shit. You really cringe at the smell of this shit, man. All right, but go ahead. Bring out whatever you got.
I got one last precept. It says, James 1:25, it says, but whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty and continueth therein, he being not a forgetful hearer.
I mean, we got liberty.
That's right.
We got liberty in this thing, man. We ain't just up here all uptight, ass cheek tight. We can't do nothing. We can do something.
That's right.
Brothers do things with each other. All right, brothers have a life outside of this. You know, do things with their woman. We have liberty, man. We have high holy days. The same as, you know, Jake want to do that other shit. You know, them hella days, man.
Right.
Okay?
Like what you just said, when you're in the truth, you start to develop righteous hobbies. Jake will be playing chess. Jake will learn how to build things. Jake will learn how to mix things.
Brothers get into the stones. This brother didn't know prior to this. The brother ain't know nothing about stones, man. All right? The brother met some other brothers and became a master stone maker, man. Shit. All right? That's just a few things, man.
That goes back to what your brother say all the time about you can't tell the Lord how you're going to serve him. Like, the Lord going to tell you, I want you to do this. Like,
Yeah. You don't choose him, he chooses you.
Yeah.
Then he puts you, the things you do, sometimes The Lord take a brother from the world. Case in point, the brothers out there in Lake Charles, them brothers was doing music outside of the truth. And what they do, they turn the music that the same thing they love, their hobby, they turn it into something righteous, man. And other brothers, man. You know, other apostles, they got apostles that get down, man. That'll blow some of these niggas in the world out of the water, man. Okay? It just is what it is. You still have a life, man. But like I said, a lot of you cats, you're scared. Right. You're ashamed of your house shot, man. You got cats who don't even want to wear a garment. All right, and they know. They know about this thing, man. It's a shame. Okay? Go ahead.
A little bit more. It says, he being not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work, this man shall be blessed in his deed.
You gotta be a doer on and off the camera. You can't just be you just holding it down on the camera, man. Like I said, you got electricity coming all out your ass. But then you a horrible brother off the camera, man. All right? Terrible. You know, that's where it counts off the camera, man. That's where you're gonna be then. You're gonna be down there judged off that, man. What you do? What you report then? You know? Are you keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the? What are you doing? All right, putting up the epistles, doing the work, man. Because we gotta be builders. Just as one build before, you gotta build. You gotta build other men up. All right, you gotta take care of your church, man, your house. That's the most important thing. Go ahead.
One more. It says, verse 26, if any man among you seem to be religious and bridleth not his tongue, but deceiveth his own heart, this man's religion is in vain.
And what goes into order, what goes into discipline, and many other things, man. All right? If you seem it to be in order of discipline, all right? And what it say?
It says, but this man, but deceiveth his own heart, this man's religion is in vain.
Yeah, you deceive yourself, man.
That
Go ahead.
word too.
Go ahead.
Bridleth. Let me see.
468.
Yeah, that one was too much.
What he said.
It says to lead by a bridle to guide, says to bridle, to hold in check, to restrain.
Yeah. You gotta hold yourself in check, man. Restrain yourself, man. All right? Because off camera, man, you gotta make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do, man. You know, especially as a young man, you gotta stop hanging with them niggas.
Right.
Ray in there, man. All right? Them niggas doing everything, anything, whatever under the sun, man. You gotta, as a young man, you gonna have to lose them niggas, brother. You gonna have to lose the world. All right?
Which is good for you.
Which is good for your soul, man.
You done had Jakes that roll with a group of dudes that they knew, they say to themselves, like on the times when Jake called Keith in the real times with themselves, that I know one of these niggas gonna kill me. And guess what? Jake still don't befriend him.
Yeah.
You're like, I know one of them niggas gonna, like, one of these niggas gonna snake me. But Jake still with him every day. Like, Jake loyal to die.
Yeah.
Or to kill
Loyal
him
by a
himself.
fault.
By a fault.
A lot of you guys is loyal by a
bro,
fault,
like,
man.
It's crazy.
Like the brother said, you got every possible sign, every possible red
Yeah.
flag, and you still, I ain't around no wild ass cousin. Hell with him. I'm good. Hey, it's cool. You changed on me, man. Cool. I've changed for this. All right, because with this, I'm gonna save my house, man. Lord will. All right. No, I'm gonna do what the Lord. I don't give a damn what a nigga say, man. Hey man, you got that beard on. You look strange with that beard on your head, now, brother. Yeah, that's another thing. Niggas just run you down behind the line, man.
You gonna be the worst in the world.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I got a quick one.
We gotta get out of here in a couple of minutes anyway. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
just one verse. This is 1 Corinthians 10 and 21. Ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils.
Beautiful.
Ye cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and of the table of devils.
You have to make a choice, man.
That's right.
All right, you're gonna have to make a choice. You can't play the family, man. All right, you can't be all right, hot boy fresh. You want to make a choice, brother. All right, and them choices and that change really comes through when you're off the camera. All right, how you dedicate your time. Will you give me the one in the talking about meditate? How man grow? You be in the meditation thereof. Roughly paraphrasing. That's the only way you get it. And you don't get it by being around, wild ass people, man. You get it by being around holy men. Then when you be around these men, you're actually mimicking and copying what they're doing. The conversation, the things they talk about, things they do, how they carry themselves. And that's another thing we gotta make sure we carry ourselves in the right manner, all right? Because you always have somebody watching you, man. Whether it's younger brothers, whether it's the neighbor, whether it's your damn woman, all right? Where's your father, your mother? They're watching what you're doing, and through your actions and through your walk, you can change a whole house, man. Just off the conversation that you all, man, boy, I was talking about the Lord. I mean, hey man, what you into, man? You go through A to Z, you go show them this, show them that, and boom, if it be up to the Most High, the guy be converted, man. But it starts through your anastrophe, man. All right. Go ahead.
The book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecy.
Yeah, you're gonna be occupied in prophecy. You're gonna be full indulged with this thing, man. You're gonna be putting lessons together. You're gonna be putting science together. All right, project. You're gonna be doing all type of stuff, man. Going on all type of news articles, finding out things, man. All right. The spirit is going to be fully open to you if you want it. Like I said, that's why a lot of you cats, you run from this thing, man. This is really just too much for you. All right, it goes over your head. You should ask him.
No, that was it on me.
All right, go ahead.
He will keep the sayings of the renowned men, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also.
Yeah, he's gonna be fully involved, man. All right. Jake can do it all on the camera. You can see him a certain way, see him deep, doing all this, but it's really what you're doing off the record, man, off the camera, off wax. All right, that's where you're being watched the most by the Most High, man. The right scripture says the eyes of the Most High are 10 times brighter than the sun, man. Basically, I'm working paraphrasing, revealing all of the works of men. All right.
To make a point,
I had that precept you just had.
God.
Well, you got
like this brother always say, it's easy to be spiritual around spiritual men.
Yeah.
That's extremely easy because
just being there.
yeah, you blend it, but it's extremely hard to continue that same thing outside if you pretend it, And like the premise of this video is, hey, you gotta practice in this thing. You're not gonna be perfect, all right? You're never gonna be perfect on this side. But you gotta understand that, But we trying to, what the scripture say? We working for mastery.
Striving for the mastery.
Striving for the mastery. We're striving, right? Trying to get as close to perfect as possible.
Yeah, bring that Hebrews up. I just remember it.
Hebrews
Go back to
12 and
4 and 12.
4 and 12.
That's what the brother say. On record, this thing is the scriptures is a discerner of the word, man. It reveals who you really are. And a lot of guys, they want to stay in the dark. They don't want to come out, all right, to get the word, man, because they're hoping, maybe they know. Yes, we know. We can look at you a lot of times and tell what you're doing,
That's right.
all right? But it's not about that. It's about actually getting your feet wet, getting around, the men of the Lord, learning, in hopes that you want to do what we doing, man.
Right.
That's how I felt back then. When I seen the apostles out there on 34th and Broadway, man, it compelled me to, hey, I want to do what they doing, man. All right? You can get that first, yeah, put that little first garment together and be all crooked and shit. You put it together, man. All right? Get you the scriptures, get you apocrypha, and you dedicate your time on the videos, learning those different precepts and things, and you go do it. But like I said, but now a lot of you, bro, you got it much more easy. You got a full-blown house. Yeah. You can literally just go and spin around, just put all the brothers in the camp and spin around in a circle, and you're going to fall on somebody that can teach you, man. All right? Go ahead.
It's Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 12. It says, "For the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit."
And we've seen this sword being wielded, man. We've seen
Right.
first and foremost, we've seen the apostle wield his sword, cut men to asunder. You know what happened over time? We have became understudies to them to learn how to wield this sword. All right? And we seen men wield it, and then they cut themselves. That too. All right? When you wield, you gotta wield right, man. All right? Go ahead.
It says, "And to the joints and marrow."
This how deep these scriptures get, man. They get deep. They cut men deep, man. And like I said, a lot of you be so cutting, so hard on yourself, you just shy away. I don't even want to go out there, man. You know? You really just beat yourself up, not even giving yourself a chance. All right, hey, maybe that's your lot too, man. All right, go ahead.
"And is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart."
See? These scriptures, man. That's how powerful these scriptures are. They're the discerner to the intent of the heart, man, your mind. And we see we a lot of times up there we can see it within a few minutes of a guy coming out asking loaded questions and shit like that. This guy full of shit, man. Oh, this guy, he's sincere. You know, we can tell. Because we got it now, we ain't got experience, man. All right? No, we're actually transitioning from the three categories of a prophet, according to Apostle Gabor, man. First you become a parrot, then the monkey, and then you become what? You become a dragon. Meaning you're keen. All right? You're sharp. You can hone in. All right? And that's the ultimate stage, man. And then off camera, this thing is like second nature. When I go into the grocery store, I'm picking out all the lawful things I can eat, man. You have to think about it. You know? Nobody gotta, like I said, nobody gotta watch you. Hey, what's your name? I got a man. Okay. Bye. You know, bye. Ain't no baby. Trying to find loopholes. And another thing, with your young brothers, you gotta keep in mind, man. If you gotta think about something too hard, it's best to leave that shit alone. That's the bad thing.
Especially if you're a young brother.
Yeah. Yeah, you on that edge of that mountain, man. You gotta just leave the shit alone, man. But it. Oh yeah.
It's complicated.
I'm done. I don't even want to know. All right. Y'all got anything else?
Yeah.
Something? Yeah, go ahead. You got it.
This Sirach 23.
What was that one?
You know, what kind of change?
Yeah, I'll end it on you.
Sirach 23, 27 and 28. It says, "And they that remain shall know that there is nothing better than the fear of the Lord, and that there is nothing sweeter than to take heed unto the commandments of the Lord." There's nothing better than to follow the Lord and have the fear of the Lord. Meaning, when he said by there's nothing better, anything you categorize, for money, whatever it is, but to follow after the Lord. It says, it is great glory to follow the Lord. That's in caps, Yahweh. and to be received of him is long life.
Look, go ahead,
Go ahead, Con.
Go ahead.
It says it's great glory to follow the Lord. And at this point in stage in which we live, you know, we done came under rule of what our glory is, man. We don't second guess. We don't think. We go to the commandments. We go look to rewrite like what does the Bible say about this, man? And we got all the answers in life. Yes, I said it. We got all the answers in life because the Bible tells us everything. It don't leave no gray areas for us, man. We don't gotta think about that now. What the Bible say about that? Because it's somewhere in there, man. So it's nothing sweeter than to follow the Lord, and it's a great glory because we gonna receive everlasting life from him. You gotta go.
Yeah, go ahead, Jerry. Let me get out of there.
This is Sirach chapter 2. I'm gonna start at 12. Woe be to the fearful hearts and faint hands and sinners that goeth two ways. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended.
Go ahead.
Oh, and straight to the point. And woe be to the fearful heart and faint hands and the sinner that goeth two ways. You can't be doubting this in the truth. Like a lot of y'all, as the elder brother and the other brothers have been going into, a lot of y'all are just, you know, pump faking out here. Y'all wanna have the image, but then when it really counts behind the cameras, you're doubting yourself and really just living like a nigga at the end of the day. And we're seeing more and more as we get closer to the end of this thing that people are getting exposed for their true intentions. And the fence sitting is coming to an end because if you're sitting on the fence, what are you? You lukewarm.
Yeah.
And what did Yahushua specifically say about those that are lukewarm? That he's going to spew them out of their mouths.
Right, you gotta be either or. We preferably rather you be hot, man. All right. But if you want to be cold too. You're gonna be really cold. You know? Yeah, dead cold.
If you're not going all the way in this, you might as well just go all the way in the world and enjoy your wickedness and enjoy your lasciviousness and your lust and get destroyed in it. Instead of, you know, you're being lukewarm and you're gonna get destroyed anyway, but you're what are you doing? You're handicapping yourself in your lukewarmness.
You might well go all out. Just be an all-out, full-fledged, full-tilt demon, man. Cause that's what the world is. These niggas demons out here, man.
You can't excel in the truth if you halfway in the world. You can't excel in the world if you halfway in the truth.
Yeah. That's what scripture. I think it came out earlier. You can't pick two masters, man. You want to. I don't think that one came out, but you know, the version, yeah. You can't serve two masters, man. You're gonna either love the one and hate the other. All right, and we see the one that you love. You see the one that you hate. You hate Yahweh Shah Shai. That's why the scripture says, haters of the Most High, man. 2/3 of the nation of Israel hates the Most High, man. We rather Caesar. All right, you know, you rather serve the nations. You rather serve Esau, Edom, man. If it was up to 2/3, you niggas would want to be in the same position you in forever. Under this so-called white man. All right. And thank the Most High, you know, going back to Abraham, that you know, those promises, all right, the kingdom and everything thereof was made unto us, man. Because if you niggas, man, we'd have been out here, man. You know? Well, yeah, we'd have been at Sodom, man.
Hey,
peanut butter chasers.
Back when Jacob just come out of Egypt in the wilderness, the Most High was saying several times, I'm just wiping them all out, and I'm gonna make a nation out of you, Moses. But Moses was like, hey, give Jacob a chance.
Yeah, man, Moses been in many years. He you know, it was just all set up. He kind of, you know, hey, come on, Lord, you said this, you know, you kind of rebuked the Most High, man. Which was all set up. He was like, nah, you said he's gonna do this. He's like, you know what, you're right, Moses. I ain't gonna destroy him, man. All right.
And if we coming in the steady Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, we got to be men of our word as well as the Most High is a man of his word.
Hey, the scripture said that. You got to give a yeah and nay. You got to get straight to the point, man. Ain't all this goddamn mental gymnastics going on. Niggas in the world talk fast and car salesmen and shit, man.
Excuses and shit.
Yeah, excuses for days. You got to just be straight with it, brother.
5 answers to one question.
Yeah. Ain't no fucking man. We got to know. All right. That was it.
I'm gonna just break down 13.
Okay.
And they even got a saying in the world: those if you try to please everybody, you please nobody.
Yeah.
So this is again,
like this brother always say too, which I think I don't know if it's Socrates or one of them say something close to what this brother be saying. The same road that you try to avoid is the same road you gonna meet.
Yeah, you
Gonna
meet
meet
your
your destiny,
destiny
man.
by the same road you took to avoid it. that was your destiny.
So the same road you try to avoid this truth,
Avoid it, yeah.
you gonna die and still go back to doing this truth, man.
That's right.
In the kingdom.
That's right.
A lot of you niggas gonna die and just get Hebrew huggies, man. Put on your ass, man. All right, trying to avoid. I'd rather do it on this side. Me and the brother talking about this today. I'd rather do this on this side and make a Lord will make a smooth transition in the kingdom. You niggas get, a lot of you niggas gonna get put to death, man.
Horrifically.
Put to death because you're ashamed of your how about Shah, man. We see a lot of you, man. Hey, you see this guy Saturday? Hey man, shalom. Shalom.
nobody even pay attention to.
You know, I know this thing, you know, I got stage 4 internal cancer. Some shit he said.
Really?
Yeah, he said he got some type of severe cancer and shit. I'm like, all right.
White noise.
Jake way up here with it. Shalom. You know?
You just hear shalom. The
Yeah, man. Guy's crazy, man. The drive-by nigga on the sunroof. Shalom. Yeah, man, this shit old, man. You know, this shit is old. Now, same cat been shaloming since 2010. Every so often, man. Come on, man.
Jake got the T-shirt with the fringes, but it's candy cane colored fringes. One's red,
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
the
man.
green, with a border of green.
Go ahead, man.
But verse 13, woe be unto the faint-hearted, and those that are fearful. Hey, be fearful of anything. Your reputation, how you be perceived in the world for being righteous or trying to be righteous. You know, garment, not having a lining, not doing the same things that people in this world do. Your family members, your loved ones, anything.
Right.
Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. And at the end of the day, a lot of y'all are gonna be in that situation to where it was a woulda, shoulda, coulda. Hindsight is 20/20 when you're getting put to death.
Yeah,
Which is
man.
why we trying to get it right
Right
on
now.
this first time. So as you always say, I'd rather go through the spiritual fire right now than the physical fire, that nuclear fire.
Hey, a lot of you gonna go through the nuclear fire, man. All right? Because like I said again, you hate the Most High. You're ashamed, man. All right? Guys don't even want to wear a beard, man. But for Jacob go get in that hot tub time machine that look like Rick Ross stuff. You know? What the other nigga name is? Nigga wearing a beard?
James Harden.
Yeah, James Harden and shit, man. Baby Blue on what the name of that R&B, the R&B group, pretty Ricky and shit.
Oh,
You niggas is crazy, man. All right, you gotta, hey man. That's what I say. It's just something coming to a lot of you. Go ahead. What you
Yeah,
gotta say?
this Romans 2:28. For he is not a Jew, which is one outwardly,
Yeah, you can't be a. Go ahead. I'm getting ahead of myself.
neither is that circumcision, which is outward in the flesh. 29. But he is a Jew, which is one inwardly,
Mm-hmm.
and circumcision is of the heart, and the spirit, and not in the letter, whose praise is not of men, but of Yahweh.
Yeah, man. That's on point.
Wow.
You know, which you as an Israelite, man, especially to young brothers, you gotta change. Not just clean the outside of that cup, man, but the inside too. Start with the inside, man. That's what counts. All right, because what's inside is gonna spew to the outer. You know? Yeah, right. Which is that you said something. That's the hard part. Right? Living this thing. And after a while, as you keep constantly working on it, what happens? It becomes very easy, man. This thing is second nature.
Right.
All right. You know, Passover is second nature. Holding the Shabbat, second nature. Then what happens? Your own house, your kids, your woman, they actually get, after the time, they buck up. I ain't going out nowhere. After the time, your house, you know, Lord will, you know, your house get in order.
Saturday.
Yeah, this is Shabbat. You know, But it has to be worked on. It's not everything is not built in a day, man. You know, even we still working on ourselves, man. We gonna be working on ourselves. You know, all right. Anything else before we get out of here? So with that, man, that was edifying to the point. You know, like we always do when we all praise, glory, and honor to you.
Hallelujah, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, B'Kadash.
Honors once again to our elders and apostles of GMS. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Once again, Shalom.
Shalom.
Ba ba ba.
Ba ba ba.
Kwame Yashala.
Kwame Yashala.